Hey there, trinkets and tchotchkes. It's Magpie here, another collector with Image Collect, bringing you box office news for this past weekend, July 28th, 29th, and 30th. The not-so-surprising news is that last weekend's box office champion, Christopher Nolan's acclaimed World War II drama, Dunkirk, is now a two-time champion, earning over $28 million in box office sales in its second weekend at number 1. Even though this is a 44% decline from opening weekend, that's not even the surprising news. The surprising news is that coming in close second at the box office was the newly released Emoji Movie. Yes, folks, a movie about the emojis in your phone with Sir Patrick Stewart voicing the ever-popular poop emoji, almost came in first place at the box office this weekend. Despite some rotten reviews, like the 8% score on the tomato meter from Rotten Tomatoes, the Emoji Movie made $25.7 million in box office sales this weekend, making them only $3 million short of coming in first place and taking the number 1 spot away from Dunkirk. Now I admit, there is a scene in one of the previews that cracks me up every time I see it. It's where the main character, Jean, the meh emoji, voiced by TJ Miller, runs into a group of emoticons and knocks all of them over, and then comments on how he hates knocking over the elderly. I can't help but wonder if that may be one of the funniest points of the movie, but there were enough kids who bugged their parents to see it that it even beat out last week's surprise second place movie. This week, coming in third place, with $20 million at the box office, was the Girls Just Want to Have Fun comedy flick, Girls Trip, which I believe is so far the highest earning comedy movie of 2017. So, third place, even behind the Emoji Movie, I guess is still a pretty good thing. The weekend's other new release, the edgy action flick Atomic Blonde, starring the beautiful but fierce Charlize Theron, took in a solid $18.6 million for Universal specialty label Focus Features. The film is based on the graphic novel The Coldest City, which centers around an MI6 spy during the final days of the Berlin Wall. This is actually one of the best openings for the specialty label, and they are quite impressed with their place on the weekend box office. Among other weekend highlights, Sony and Marvel's Spider-Man Homecoming hit $278 million total in its fourth weekend, rounding out the top 5 box office contenders. War for the Planet of the Apes and Despicable Me 3, in their third and fifth weeks at the box office respectively, still came in above Luc Besson's Valerian and the City of a Thousand Planets, which sunk even lower on the box office in its second week in theater. But hey, it still made more in 2 weeks than the Emoji Movie made in its first week, so that's good, right? And that's all for this weekend's box office news. I'm Magpie, and I'll probably be back another time. Until then, be sure to comment on our videos and tell us what you liked, tell us what you didn't like, tell us what you'd like to see, and be sure to go to imagecollect.com for more celebrity photos.